as you saw the AVs, the video, as it started off, these brands are really crafted, and all these equipment are with really passionate people, and they're really, really passionate about filmmaking. So I just want to call upon Andy to come on stage and say a few words. He's flown down from Germany just to talk to us and tell more about the brand and more about the X-Type dolly.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you, Nasir, and thank you, Irfan, and the entire Light and Light team to invite me to that great event tonight. I also want to thank all the Indian people I met so far for a warm welcome. It's the first time for me in India, and I came down all the way from Germany to present the new X-Type dolly. You and I, we all are living in a challenging time. Production costs are going down, have to go down. Production time is cut. Effort has to be less. So that's why we put all our experience of 40 years making camera dollies. We put all our experience together and put it in one dolly, which is the X-Type. We considered the demand of the DOPs who needs a comfortable ride on the dolly, but also needs to save time on production. That's why we developed the range extender, having less setup time on set, making more movements possible. We considered the demand of the dolly grips, who have a lot of effort to set up the dolly, to carry the dolly. For that, we designed that the dolly can be separated into two pieces for easier carrying. But we also considered the demand of the rental houses, which are also challenging. And we developed a complete product line on the same platform, using same components, like same batteries, same chargers, same handsets, to use all kinds of different products, saving money, and also saving effort when it comes to switching over and so on. We have a lot of more features which are a highlight of the X-Type dolly, which I would like to explain you later on for the ones who are interested in. The dolly is right over there, and I'm available for all night long to answer your questions, but I don't want to bother you too far. So all I can say, I wish you a happy Republic Day and a nice evening with the guys from Light and Light. Thank you.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you so much. So as you can see, I'll just go onto this side. We have the Panther dollies right here for you guys to have a look at it. Maybe Rahul, I can some light on this side. So I just want to give a small area, like basically last year we didn't have these kind of dollies and these kind of lights over here. So basically this is the X-Type. This is the Panther X-Type dolly, which basically Andy can speak to you about more. If you want to know more about it, it is how this new cheese plate is there, how this new column works, and how you can do like different changes. So just a couple of more features I want Andy to say.
All right, no problem. I designed the dolly and I gathered all the experience. We recently celebrated our 40th birthday, and we made
speak a little louder.
We made our customers and ourselves a birthday present, which is the X-Type. We have we call it range extender. It's an accessory which can be attached to a regular style dolly, which increases the lift range of the camera, which is mounted right here. It increases the lift range, but it also increases the speed of the camera. While moving up and down, you can also rotate the entire column for maximum flexibility. You can rotate the camera seat. We have footrests for the DOP to be as comfortable as possible to make the shots he wants in his what he has in his mind. We have an innovative grab and steer system. That means you can switch within a second from a four-wheel steering into a two-wheel steering in order to rotate the dolly to the position you want to have it. So we try to make the work on set as fast and flexible as possible. We have new accessories like platforms which can be at the first time used not only on the side of the dolly, but you can also rotate it outside to have a footrest or a platform for a monitor or some batteries. We have interchangeable batteries. We have a power supply when you hook up on the socket from the wall. We have all kinds of other devices to facilitate working on set. We have a new handset with a color-coded display, which also makes it easy to operate the dolly, even for guys who did not study the instruction manual. The new handset works by Bluetooth, so it's wireless. You can also hook it on a cable, but with this Bluetooth handset, it's easy to operate the dolly from the distance, if it's needed, if the dolly grip is in the way, for example. But also the cameraman, if he wants, he can sit on the dolly and uses the handset as his own device, because then he can move up and down as he wants.
That's nice picture.
We have different speeds to set and different ramps to set, and we can record the movement so someone can recall the movement, especially when you make pack shots and you need to make the repeat of the movement again and again. So we have a very precise software which stores that movement.
Nice.
Besides that range extender, on that side we have the same X-type in the standard configuration as you may know it without range extender. So this is actually a standard dolly as you know it, but with the range extender it makes a complete new world, because you double the lift range, you double the speed. You can also add the super chip, chip arms. You can even load a crane up to 800 kilograms on the base of the dolly. You can choose different wheels. Of course, the dolly goes on track because it's compatible to the international standard of the standard tracks, which is 62 centimeters. Changing the wheel position is easy from narrow gauge to wide gauge. You can grab the dolly in four wheel by changing with just one flip. Sunil, may you turn the dolly around to show this blue lever. There's a blue lever which makes it, hold on, stop it in that position so the camera can see the blue lever. It's very easy to change from the two-wheel into four-wheel steering. All this mechanism is integrated in the base of the dolly, so there's no outside mechanics which is annoying your feet or the feet of the cameraman. So everything is nicely integrated inside to keep the dolly very compact, very tiny, especially when there's no much space on set. And the range extender has also one special feature. The camera makes an exact straight line. It's 100% vertical, which helps also the focus puller to keep the object in focus. You don't have to adjust while moving up or down. This is what happens when you work with a crane. You always get the banana, which makes the focus puller crazy because he always has to adjust the focus. We achieved it to have a big lift range with the same small footprint for small sets, with with a straight camera line.
Thanks.
The lift range of the column is up to 250 kilogram. So it comes from the former time when the focus puller was still sitting on the dolly. This is back in time, but there are loads of equipment which is now mounted on the dolly. So the capacity is prepared for everything you are desiring.
Perfect, perfect. Sounds awesome. So as Andy said, if you need more information about it, how you want to use this, Andy's right here. Maybe you guys can come in, talk to him, and maybe give him some feedback. That's what we're here for, to understand what you guys need, what is the improvements that we can be done to the existing equipment, and that's what this event is all about. We gather community together, talk to each other, maybe have some improvements and all. Thank you, Andy. Thank you for your time.
I came here in person because India is a big and important market for Panther.
Yeah.
So you are more than welcome to come over all night long and to take a look. I'm here for you.
Thank you so much, Andy. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. And as I said, let's move on to the next one, please. Thank you, Andy. So I'll just continue with the entire thing where we go from Panther to the GFM. So we have a lot of GFM equipment right here. So we see you have 3 different iterations of the dolly. And this one has the column, as you mentioned, over here with the seat. And this is the brand new one that we got. And we put it on top of the track for you guys to actually feel it and actually work with it. So we have a lot of heads. We have a lot of different attachments. And we have a very talented team of riggers, and we have a talented team where these guys can tell you what we need. For basically, this is the railing system. Another thing that I saw, Dyna dolly. So this is the Dyna dolly. I'll take the mic. So I think he can help me out with this. And basically, these guys, see, as I said, light and cameras are just one part of the life. You have a lot of different things where we need to add these things to make your life as easy as possible. So this is the Dyna dolly. This is the new.
This is the Movie Tech dolly.
Okay.
It's Magnum dolly, Movie Tech company, and that was the GFM.
Yeah.
GFM second row. This is the
bola.
upgraded version.
Little more ahead. Yeah.
So right now in Indian market, all DPs are likely using GFM.
Yeah.
And the functional of the GFM is very good about the dolly. And you see the column.
So basically, we have the extended columns, and which is all electronically operated with a wireless range, as you saw it in the Panther also. So we have a lot of new innovation in this, in terms of the Magnum dolly as well, in terms of the GFM. So we have 2 versions of it. So this one, if you see, this one has a new Hudson Spider slider on top of it. So you can have really nice, precise movements. As mentioned earlier to me, these Primo dolly you can attach, and you can have these sliders on different locations. And it has very quick, if you can see the turnaround time, and all the changes can be very fast. So I think to understand it much more better, this is the more technical aspect of it. And this one, a Primo dolly with
slider.
This is a slider which can go rotate on different angles.
180 degree we can rotate on this.
Yeah, so you can have a full spin around on the camera, and then you have this is the new Neo column. Yeah. So this is the new Neo column, which is, if you see the footprint of it, it's very small. I just want to go that side. Yeah. You can just turn this around as well. Yeah. Go on. Achha, I'll just go that side. Go on. Yeah, you can just turn it around. Let me just go there. So I really wanted to highlight this because what I was going through this is that, look at the footprint of it, how small this one is, and how compact it is. So it works. Huh?
This is a wheelbase bazooka base of the GFM.
So wheelbase of the GFM, and the entire bazooka is there. So it's very nice and compact, very nice footprint it has. And then you have the new GFM Primo jib, which you can see it's like brand new shiny one. And I'll let him operate this for you guys. So you have this Primo dolly, you can have a nice chip, and you can just use it completely wirelessly. He has a remote control in his hand. So what I want to do is I invite everyone, just come on to this area, to this zone, talk to these guys, understand how this dolly works, and maybe how you can adapt to your seating situation. We have a classic Panther right there, Andy. We have a nice classic Panther right at the end. So I really want everybody to just come and have a look at this place and just explore what they really want to do. So basically, we have GFM and Movie Tech and a team of talented people to help you out on this. Let's go on to the next one. We've covered the technical part of it, where you need the hardware, when you need this thing. But as you know, we've started a new VFX division, the Light and Light VFX division. And it's been there. We've been working with a lot of DPs, and we're working with a lot of projects. So to understand it much more, I just want to invite Swapnil and Hussein Bhai on stage to come and just say a few words and talk about the entire VFX studio. Swapnil, Hussein Bhai. So we have another VFX zone over there where all our, sorry, you want one more mic?
Good evening, everyone, respected members of our industry. Light and Light?
Closer.
Okay. Everyone knows Light and Light as a camera, lights, grips company since over 2 decades, and they've been leaders in the industry. Our role here is to introduce our VFX studios, which we started a year back. And when we started working, what we realized was we were very glad to choose the right partner to work with and being given the right opportunity, because it was very important for them to understand that VFX is no different in our industry compared to, it's a seamless process of lights, camera, grips, and it's like from set to screen, where VFX becomes a part of the entire final output. Within a span of a year, when we started last year, we've grown to a 90-member team plus, where we're doing projects for not only movies, OTTs, and ad films, Netflix, Amazon approved, and going forward, we are even tied up with foreign companies, wherein Swapnil will talk more about it. On the animation side, it's been a good journey so far, and we're really looking at making sure how we can collaborate at an early stage from shoot, so that the final post-production process gets easier and simpler. And really looking forward to collaborating with everyone in the near future. Thank you.
Yeah. In fact, apart from the VFX, we started an animation division as well. So now Light and Light has an animation division. And in fact, we've got a couple of contracts from Korean companies. We are doing a Chinese films for animation. So yes, apart from the VFX, now animation division is also running. So yeah, that's it. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So if you guys need to talk to another supervisors or send by, we have set up a booth over there inside the cameras and lenses zone where you can see their work. So I just want to play a small AV about the work that I've done. So we have done some work. So let me just show you the AV for this. This is short 1 minute, just to give you an ideation. We don't want to get into deep. So this is previs, and then what is the actual output that you get. So we create a lot of previs for it. So I think for you guys to understand more, much better, I think we can get in touch with Hussein Bhai and Swapnil. He'll show you more of it. Sorry. Just another thing that we wanted to show is that how we've integrated different kind of equipment into the filming line. So, for example, Grand M is a German company. So we've been using a regular small board consoles for it, but now we upgraded to different scenarios where we have these big, massive consoles called Grand MA3, where we use a lot of parameters. It's a very technical this thing where you can do pixel mapping. You can do a lot of this thing. I think if you guys have seen a festival called Tomorrowland, there are like thousands of fixtures, but you need only one single console to control all of it. So it's a very complicated thing, but now what we've done is integrated into the cinema line, where these consoles are used on a daily basis for film shoots and all of that. So this is the Grand MA3. Another thing I just wanted to point out is the haze machine. So if you see, there's a haze machine. It's called HZ500 and 1000. What it does is basically, you see a haze. If you see, you must have seen a smaller haze machine inside inside your set. But what is that? We have upgraded to the new one. These are oil-based. So what it does is basically doesn't remove, like, what do you call it, water-based solution. It's an oil-based solution where you get a very thick haze, and it stays for a longer time. So if Rahul, can you just trigger a haze from the HZ500 right here, right next to me? So the haze stays for a longer time, because we've been facing a lot of problems like, okay, the haze machine just goes on, and the entire thing is gone. But it just stays for a longer time. So we've been incorporated this thing into our workflow and all of that. That's the entire thing. On the last note, I want to talk about Light and Light Live. Nazbai is here. Nazbai and team. We have done a lot of new events this year. We've done Arijit, as you saw last year. We've done some Sunit Chauhan concerts. So we do a lot of touring where our team of event team is doing a lot of different events, be it corporate, be it big concerts. So we don't want to show you a full AV, but what we have planned today is just to show you a 3-minute. You see a lot of fixtures, moving heads, and a lot of intelligent lighting fixtures. We have here event lighting fixtures right above. What we have done is we have created a 3-minute show just to have a look at it. So if I just ask Ramanoj, if you can just play the 3-minute show and just sit back and enjoy the show. Sanjay.
सुन मेरी जान, जीने से खफा तू है क्यों? होने दे खता तू, जो है पल यही है। जी लेना, संग मैं रहूं कितना भी हो अंधेरा, और जिक्र हो तेरा मेरी हर दुआ में।